Hello. Real quick, I just would like to give my opinion, and that's all it is, about these recent allegations against Judge Roy Moore from Alabama. And I just want to say right now, number one, the timing of this thing is just so impeccable. Because, why didn't these accusers come out years and years before? And this sexual harassment thing that's going on in Hollywood and across the political spectrum, there's a reason for this. And I think that they are purging leadership all across the country in different areas for some reason or another. I don't know what it is with Weinstein, who he made mad or whatever. But with Judge Roy Moore, I know what the reason is. Because he's a man of God. He's a good, righteous man. And they don't want somebody like that in Washington. And I'm talking about, rhino Republicans too. I mean, because they're behind this just as much as anybody. John McCain and Mitch McConnell and all those guys. Romney and basically, that's what I would like to know. Why did these women not come out years and years before, if it bothered them that much? Why are they just coming out now? Well, the answer to that is simple. Because rhino Republicans and Democrats have paid them. A lot of these women that are coming out accusing these men, they're being paid. I'm not saying all of them are, and I'm not saying all these men are innocent, but some of these women are being paid. And I think these accusers of Judge Roy Moore, they're being paid. And they've been approached by people in the establishment and in the system. And the thing that I think that really bothers me about this is that, Mitch McConnell and John McCain and Mitt Romney have all, along with other people, have said that Roy Moore needs to resign his campaign. I think that's just absolute nonsense, and here's why. Because if he resigns, that's going to send a message. And it's kind of the same message that they send terrorists, nations that don't negotiate with terrorists. There's a reason they don't negotiate with terrorists. Because if they negotiate with terrorists, that's sending future terrorists a message, that is this: hey, these nations will negotiate with us. These nations will negotiate with terrorists. In other words, if we kidnap somebody or hijack a plane or whatever, these nations will work with us because they have in the past. Well, the precedent that this sets if Judge Roy Moore resigns is this. If he resigns, the precedent that's going to set in the future is this. Politicians will know that they can get rid of their candidate or can get rid of their opponent if they simply produce an accuser. If they simply produce someone that accuses their opponent of sexual harassment or whatever is convenient at the time. And so, if Judge Roy Moore stands his ground and does not resign, then future politicians, whether they be Republican or Democrat, will know, hey, I just simply can't produce an accuser of my opponent and just get rid of them that way. Why should Judge Roy Moore abandon his campaign, resign, just simply because somebody accused him? I mean, hello. I mean, just because somebody accuses him does not make them right. It doesn't make them right. And a man should not have to forsake all of his hard work and everything that he's built up just because some woman accuses him, or women plural. I mean, that's just wrong. Innocent until proven guilty still stands and means something in this country. And if it doesn't, then it's guilty until proven innocent, which is not good. But, women, they say women are just now feeling safe about coming out with all this. And I would just like to say this. Why are they just now feeling safe about all this? If feminism worked, if feminism has worked and has done its job, then why do women not still feel safe? I mean, why do women still feel threatened if feminism has done its job and empowered women? Well, obviously it hasn't. And I believe Judge Roy Moore is innocent. And I would just like to give a message to his accusers and to those that would try to bring him and any other man of God down. And it's from Psalms chapter 37. And it reads, "The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him." The Lord is laughing at these people that's accusing godly men. He's laughing at them. "And for he seeth that his day is coming." God sees that these people's day is coming. "The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation." I believe Judge Roy Moore is a man of upright conversation. And so, I just want you to know right now, I believe God will give Roy Moore victory. And I believe that I believe he's a righteous man. I believe he's a godly man, and they don't want somebody like that in politics, and they don't want somebody like that in Washington. But we need people like that in Washington. We need people like that leading our country. And so, you know, let me know what you think. Do you think he's innocent, or do you think he's guilty? But if he's innocent, then God's going to, you know, God's going to make sure that the sword and the arrow that the wicked have thrown at him is going to enter right back into their heart. And look, you know, God is laughing at people like this. God is laughing at them, for he sees that their day is coming. So let me know what you think. Thanks for stopping by and watching my video. And you have a good day, and God bless.